Hi, this is second engineer Hosnath, working with fleet ship management. So today we are going to overhaul the main engine booster unit. Please note that my engine model is a 6S60 ME C-8.2, and please keep it in mind that before overhaul you have to be confirmed that all spare on board you have, then only you can go for the overhaul. And I think this video will help you to know the procedure of overhauling, and it will help you to sort out the problems. Thank you. So now we are going to start the overhauling. Before start overhauling, please read the manual. These two Allen key bolts we need to remove, and at middle there is a plug, inside have disc. So this is normally opening clockwise and tight anti-clockwise. Please keep it in mind. So be careful about that. And there is a suction valve plug. We have a suction valve inside. We need to remove this one and clean. And this is the throttle valve flange, and this is the drain line. This is the fuel plunger sensor position. This o-ring need to change. We need to clean first because Allen key have so many rust and carbon. Then after we remove the Allen key bolt, we have to use the proper tools for removing. Then it will be very easy. Without proper tools, it will be very hard to dismantle. So before overhauling, please be confirmed that you have the proper tools on board. Then you start the overhauling. So you already removed this 2 Allen key bolt and remove the plug, anti-clockwise rotation opening, and inside have a disc. This is the disc. After that we have to put the hanging tools. For tools there is a special arrangement. We need to fit the tools in position and we will hang it up by the chain block. Normally after hanging up, the booster unit housing should come normally, but when it's not coming, please do little bit hammering, then it will come down. And slowly you see the top cover already removed, and please put the top cover and all the spares over a cardboard or a paper board. Don't put it on the floor. And after that, this is the tools to remove the fuel plunger. Yeah, feed the tools and remove the plunger like that and keep it on a hub bucket. Then we are going to remove the hydraulic plunger. Before remove it, clean some oils is there. Now we will fix the tools for removing that hydraulic plunger removing tools. Screwed here. And this hydraulic plunger, normally when we push by hand it should come. Sometimes it's not coming because some carbon deposits make it stuck inside. So we will take the help of chain block. We will push it by the chain block and it will come very easily. It's not very tough. So see, our hydraulic plunger is now out and we have to see there is a carbon deposits on that. So put it on a half bucket. Now we need to clean all the spots by the kerosene, gas oil, or we have diesel, the base cleaner on board. So see, yes, cleaning already started. We have to clean it nicely because there should be no carbon deposit after cleaning. It should be very clean, because overhauling main intention is to remove the carbon deposit and changing the o-rings. And after inspection, if we found any parts have marks or bound limit, then we will go for the change it. This is the carbon deposit, should be removed by the curb brush, and we have to inspect after cleaning all the spots. Okay, now we need to change the all sealing rings. During changing the sealing rings, we should be careful about the direction of sealing rings, because from drawing you will not understand the direction. There will be 2 sealing rings, they come like that back on packed. So after removing from the pack, we will put the o-rings on top cover designated position correctly. From the top part, this is the bottom part will be upward direction, top part will be the downward direction. So we are going to put, and as it is back on packed, so no need to heat up. If it's in open, before put it inside, please heat it up in 100-degree water or olive oil. So I no need to heat up because it's in vacuum packed, so there is no touch with the air, so it's a flexibility to push inside. Take the help of a screwdriver and put it smoothly. Be careful, don't break it. And I have a tools. These tools I have to fit on the top cover. The intention is to press the sealing ring properly on his position. So I will keep it 5 minutes like that minimum to confirm and ensure that the sealing ring already pressed to his grooves perfectly. This is the sealing rings for the hydraulic plunger. There will be one o-ring with that. So there are also two sealing ring will be face each other. So first we will put the o-ring and then sealing ring. So as it is inside, so it's a little bit tough to put on correctly. And that side also, first I will remove the old sealing ring along with the o-ring, and then we'll clean the sealing ring groove perfectly. We'll confirm that there is no dirt, and then we will first put the o-ring on the groove, and the direction must be downside because it will face each other. So then the sealing ring setting is little tough, so we will bend it like that. This is the proper procedure, and when you will put it like that, the sealing ring perfectly will sit on his position. Then after putting the sealing ring on that groove, we will push the hydraulic plunger by our hand to ensure that the sealing ring is perfectly seated on groove, and that side also we will do same accordingly. So we will put the hydraulic plunger on back side, and we will rotate the hydraulic plunger to ensure that the sealing ring is correctly seated on his position. So let's go for the box back procedure. So this is the throttleable flange. We need to change the o-ring for throttleable flange. After changing the o-ring, we will put the flange and tighten the bolt nicely, and we will put the hydraulic plunger inside the booster unit housing. We will put it by hand. Normally it will go, no need to do any hammering, it will go normally. Just put by your hand. So already it on position, we will remove the tools, and after removing tools, confirm that the hydraulic plunger is seated properly, and then we will remove the pressing tools. And after removing the pressing tools, we will see the sealing ring already pressed on his groove perfectly, and it will look like. And then we will put the fuel plunger along with the top cover, because it's not possible separately to push inside the booster unit housing. So now fuel plunger already go on his groove, and we will lock the fuel plunger along with the top cover by these tools. This is the special tools from Maker. So after holding the fuel plunger with the top cover, we will hang it up. After hanging the fuel plunger and top cover, this is the dowel pin, and there is a hole on housing. So this dowel pin and hole will match together. Now we will slowly push the top cover inside the housing, and we will ensure that the hole and dowel pin match together. Then we will little bit hammer from top side, and it will sit over the housing perfectly. Now the Allen bolt should be on position, and before putting Allen bolt, we have to use some copper slip on the thread position, and normally we tight the two Allen bolt like before you have. This is the disc we put on position. Then we need to tight the plug screw, This is the reverse direction. It's open in clockwise and tight in anti-clockwise. So you should be keep it in mind before doing any wrong. Done. Little bit hammer. Yeah. Now the base o-ring we should put correctly. You should see the o-ring is in proper condition. So put at the o-ring, and the bushing should be pushed by hand and after little bit hammer, and the o-ring already changed before. Now the housing is the final stage, seated on base. So slowly we should be lower it down, because if any damage happened, so it will make you sufferer. So please do everything carefully. And this is the hole where the bushing will go inside. This is the bush here will go inside that hole, so it will be aligned. So carefully we will make it down, and from the downside we will see it is aligned or not. If no alignment, the possibility will be so be careful it is aligned.